carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
On second down, McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Third down. Here's Haskins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Strip that ball. Strip that ball.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll run it with Cohen. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Looking to throw, Haskins. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now a run with McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They come out here in the I. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1.
Check 13. Check 13.
McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
It's early in the game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. Skinner. And quick throw here. That's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that zero off the board. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Skinner. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Being chased out left. Now he'll square up and throw, and that's caught inside the 35. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They run. This is Cohen. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
To throw on 2nd down. Skinner. That's going to be caught. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and goal, Chicago.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
They're running it. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. And, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this 1st half, he's missed an extra point.
14, Bears 6.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 24, Haskins. Open man is Samuel, complete. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
14, Bears 6.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. On 3rd and 1, it's Haskins. Completes it to Samuel. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. Haskins will throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hoffman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Check Mike 99. Mike 99.
McCaffrey. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd down and 4, Haskins. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
5, 2.
On 1st and 10, Skinner. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
It's a pickup of 8 yards to move them into a 3rd and 13 here.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they've bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Team 6. Team 6. Get it.
Operating from the gun, Skinner. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Here comes the Bears punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, It's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the 39, Haskins. Sideline throw, that's caught by Moore. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let him know.
They go play action with Haskins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game.
Let's go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw from his end zone. Skinner. His throw incomplete. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Got to be careful here, backed up this deep on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run with McCaffrey. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Go.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
16-yard line.
Set, hut, 6 yards. They can't hang with us. Jim, 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 Jim. Don't take. Back. Check Mike, man. Set, roll.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And the agility got him a few extra before he's taken down right at the 10. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Now it's Haskins. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room. Through an opening, and there he goes. 20, 10, touchdown, Chicago. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one that happy about the 3 points.
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help you in the contract time. But that offense, if they get in the end zone, doesn't hurt.
Like that contract, you can kick that one through.
I don't know about that.
It's going to lead. Give you 15 there. The Panthers have a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. Usually a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. There's pressure. He's going to continue to pick them up.
McCaffrey lost it. This will get out of bounds. So possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the side wave all the way up here in our
That was almost a sideline. The friend in there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes to the sideline, able to maintain possession, no turnover. I know it's coach but just hang on to the ball, man.
Number 39, pass distance. It's there, complete. That's a good chance for yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
We always talk about hitting yardage in a game. That's when you can't catch this because now it doesn't go on the books. Now they may make that again, don't they?
Now they face a second and long. Taking a shot for something. That's caught inside the 55. Touchdown number 7 here. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. This offense is really dynamic in the first half. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying it's not just our skill in the first half is getting this done. It's confidence as well. And confidence has taken this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
This will be taken in here alone. And it's taken out past the 25 to the 26-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive in the Bears offense. They're down 3 touchdowns in this game. Needing to put something together as they have a 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. He's getting his man on the passing route. And they'll get it just short of the 45 at the 44. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
Sometimes it's design. Sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. Now nowadays, if they get on the run and we're just accurate on the football.
Just one play, move all the way to the 54s. They still try and get on first down. But look at the pressure right. They're down outside of the pocket. Trying to get away. So it's a sack here, 2nd and 14. Second and 14. Quickly in here, and that's complete. That's good for 5. That's 3rd down.
That's a great example. Not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got completion. But he's now the one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Third down.
Anytime someone tells me they're fundamental to win the game, I'm going to show them this play because they can get to the passer. What do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane. They bat it away on a 3rd attempt.
Here comes the Bears punter now. And that's going all the way for the 2nd time. And it's taken in the 9. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be on the offense as they take over. The Panthers out there ready to begin their next drive. And for their touchdown that last go around, obviously they'll be able to do that again.
You start plotting each drive. You start thinking, you don't worry about what you did before because that worked. You have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know it's been some adjustments.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. They go action now. Haskins gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. He's put it down. Gives this one to about the 35. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Haskins now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Browning. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
58's the mic. 58.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. Steps away to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, Haskins on third down. And he's got his target. That's more. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. Haskins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go. Hey, hold on. Come on. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point safely through, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
First down, a run with Cohen, and he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
It's second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. He's checking. Defense.
On the draw, this is Cohen. And an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Throwing on first down. Skinner. And his throw is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Switch.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down, stopped at the Panthers' 35.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The Bears on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
First down, Chicago.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Pretty quiet, D.
80 weapon.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Winslow looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the Panthers' 30-yard line.
Ready.
58, Mike.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Looking to throw on second down. Skinner. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. On third down, a run with Cohen. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Come on, set. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Silver.
Let's go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bears cut into that lead. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw him through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 27-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
Back, back, back.
Here's McCaffrey. And he loses the football a 2nd time.
Result of the play, 1st down and 10.
Ready, set.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
The quarterback on the keeper. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Bears' 20.
Ready. 90, Wolf.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo.
Ready.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
The quarterback keeps it.
Let's go.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Get it.
And they take a knee.
The quarterback on the keeper. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Carolina,